Well, Giorgio Cafiero is the CEO of Gulf State Analytics and joins us now from Washington, D.C. Good to have you with us. So the question that is increasingly being asked is whether the Khashoggi scandal is going to bring down Mohammed bin Salman. Do you think that that is a possibility?
I think that's certainly possible, but at this point it seems quite unlikely to me. I think there are many people in the West who are obviously calling for such an outcome. People need to understand that the future leadership of Saudi Arabia will be decided in the kingdom, not in Washington, D.C. Saudi Arabia is also an absolute monarchy, and the king has still kept Mohammed bin Salman in his position as crown prince, and I think it's quite unlikely that he is going to be removed from power.
But domestically, is this not setting off alarm bells within Saudi Arabia, and could this affect Mohammed bin Salman's standing and his power?
There's no doubt that amid the fallout of this very, very ugly case, Saudi Arabia, specifically Mohammed bin Salman, has lost a lot of goodwill in Washington. When we look at some of the rhetoric that is coming from members of the United States Senate, members of the U.S. House of Representatives, it's clear that the Saudis have a huge problem on their hands. What remains to be seen is the extent to which the Saudi-U.S. alliance is capable of weathering this storm. I think clearly the administration is going to work very hard to try to make the relationship go back to business as usual, but there's no doubt that there's going to be a new rift, in my opinion, between Congress and the administration, with the lawmakers wanting the U.S. to take more action against Saudi Arabia, and the president seeming to want to give the Saudis quite a bit of benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah, you see, it's interesting because there's an argument that it should be the relationship between the U.S. and Saudi which takes precedence, not so much the relationship between the U.S. and Mohammed bin Salman, who, of course, has been courted by Jared Kushner and, to a lesser extent, President Trump. So, can Saudi Arabia rescue this, rescue its foreign relations, rescue its international standing, the possible impact on its economy, without offering a satisfactory conclusion to the Khashoggi killing?
Yeah, that's a good question. There have been many incidents in the past that created quite a bit of friction between Saudi and the U.S. or between Saudi and other Western countries, and over time they managed to weather those crises. I have no doubt that the Saudi Arabian leadership would like this case to be another one of those examples, but given how much outrage there is in Washington as well as capitals across Europe, I'm not so sure that this anger, which is directed against Saudi Arabia, is going to go away anytime soon. I think this could set the U.S.-Saudi relationship up for some very, very complicated problems that will take a long time to overcome.
Good to get your analysis there. Thank you very much indeed for that. Giorgio Cafiero there.